Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dead Space 3. This is episode 19. It's been long enough since the last episode that I don't exactly remember what we're doing, but I remember last time we had another side mission, which I'm no longer confident about saying was the final side mission because who knows, they could fucking throw one at us right before the final boss at this rate. But it was definitely a better one than the one before that. We also found out that we need to go into the machine, and that this entire area down here is not a city at all, but it is all the machine. We need to go into it and use the Codex to reprogram it so that it will presumably actually kill the Brethren Moon, or the unfinished Brethren Moon, rather than simply trap it in stasis like the aliens previously did. So we jumped into a big grav beam, and it launched us into here. Presumably, we are going to encounter Danik in here somewhere. I don't know how he is getting past all the Necromorphs. He is not exactly well equipped. Also, is that a statue or is that actually a skeleton of one of the Volanti? I don't think they have an official name, by the way. I don't think like the wiki or anything refers to them by a specific name, so I think calling the aliens of Tau Volantis the Volanti sounds good enough to me. Very dark in here. What are we using for weapons? I've kind of forgotten what our guns are. This is a line gun, right? No, this is the charge beam. Charge beam plus the saw blade. And this... Right, I put like an assault rifle on top of the minigun for longer range engagements. Alright, we also encountered the, like, superchargers last time. The pads that make our kinesis and stasis more powerful. But there aren't any of those here. Okay. I needed a little bit of warm-up there. So, once again, we've got, like, the basic bitch non-mutated necromorphs down here. And I guess those must have been the ones that initially excavated the site. And they've been down here since then, which is why they are now enhanced. There's another door over here. I wonder where this goes. That's not a door at all. It's a panel that I can't use. I mean, it's asking for a message, but we can't actually activate it, so maybe we have to turn the power on in here? Or maybe that's how Carver gets into this room. Because that's the door we came from. So yeah, we might have had to solve a puzzle as Carver if we were playing co-op. Alright, these guys just fucking come from everywhere, but there's a few of them already here. One of them came running from, like, over here. Yeah, that one there. Man, I forgot how annoying these guys are when they have all that extra health. Because these are the enhanced ones, so you can take a lot of punishment, and they just keep splitting into different forms. Like, you shoot their legs off, they start crawling at you, and then you shoot their head off, and they grow a bunch of tentacles. Alright. Oh, these are also the armored ones, aren't they? These are the ones that have, like, SWAT armor type stuff going on. Alright. This guy gonna show up? I hear him. Yeah. That's why they're so frickin' durable against our upgraded weapons. I had forgotten that there is a stronger version. This LP has been taking me a long time to record. I started this in, like, September? end of August, and we're now in, well, December in a couple days when Callisto Protocol comes out. So this LP was supposed to be fully released before that game even launched, because I wanted to kind of go from this to that. Instead, you're probably already having seen quite a bit of Callisto Protocol, because I'm going to be releasing them kind of at the same time. So this is going to be like a contrast LP instead of a this then that. Two similar games with a different design approach. Okay, the power is off on this, so yeah, there's no power in this room right now. Personnel log, Dr. Earl Serrano. Discerning the meaning of the native language has proved tricky in a way. It is similar to the Inuit-type languages of Earth's ancient indigenous people. That is, there are many suffixes that modify the meaning of words, giving rise to almost limitless combinations. This polysynthetic structure also allows more complex phrases to be conveyed in a single word. Take, for example, this two-letter phrase meaning power source. Y2. By adding different letters before it, this meaning is changed as follows. DY2 strengthens power source. BY2 provides power source, or provider power source. Speaking of providing power...
If you've made it this far, you are now deep in the heart of the machine. From here, there appear to be two primary configuration points. One to the west that you have no doubt already activated, and another to the north. If they can be properly composed, well, to be honest, I don't exactly know what will happen. The only advice I can offer is this. Be observant. The clues are out there.
How is it Serrano had all this time to record all these audio logs to leave behind for someone else to fix the problem while the general was hunting him down? Like, I know he couldn't do this himself because he didn't have the Codex. That guy we started the game as had the Codex and never delivered it. But, like, he just had time to go everywhere and leave this whole set of instructions on how to fix the machine. It's been a while since we've seen a suit station to get those final upgrades. Alright, I don't think we need any upgrades right now. I want to check how much healing we have, though. Oh, okay, I have a lot of healing. I guess I made quite a bit last time. A little bit of ammo. No, we actually don't have a lot of gel left, because I think I spent it all on medkits. And maybe an upgrade? I can't remember if I got an upgrade last episode. Like I said, it's been a while, probably like 3 weeks since I recorded the last one of these, because stuff like Scorn came out, and Signalis, and Grounded, and a lot of stuff has come out since I started this LP that I wanted to cover more quickly than I wanted to cover this game, because, you know, not really any rush to get this out there. I can't say I've hated my time with it, but I think I actually prefer playing it in bursts like this rather than all in like a week. I think it makes it a little more palatable. And we got a guy coming in from the left. Yeah, I'm just going to erase you. There's another one. This one is just legs. That was a really loud death sound for a fucking walking pair of legs that didn't even have lungs. Okay. So if I remember, there's absolutely no complexity to this puzzle. Instead, you just put in what it's saying to you. How do I actually... There we go. Wait, what was the last one? Okay, 2 dots down, 1 dot up, 1 dot down. Yeah, that's most players' reaction to this puzzle, probably. The meatheads they expected to play this game. Okay, 2 dots down, 1 dot up, 1 dot down. It feels like they wanted to target, like, the Gears of War kind of players. And, like, Gears of War is not a bad series. But it definitely garnered that same reputation as, like, Halo, where because it had a heavy multiplayer kind of component and community when it came out, and most of the people who played that multiplayer were, you know, dumb meatheads, the whole series kind of has that expectation placed on it that the people who like it are just dumb meatheads. And it seems like they tried to transplant that style of player into the Dead Space universe with this game. Like, they're hoping that people were just going to pick it up with no experience with the series, people who weren't really big on the whole solo horror thing, and be like, yeah, bro, let's shoot some zombies in space. Oh, okay, we got a stalker arena. I was gonna say I don't really know what my best play against stalkers is here, but they don't actually have a lot of health, even in their enhanced form. And this is kind of a good spot to just have them come at me. Alright, thankfully they didn't charge me there when I had to reload. I tried to shoot his head off, and that didn't work. They do have kind of thick skulls, considering that's like their main attack. Oh boy. See, actually throwing these guys in with the stalkers is a good mix-up. Because they're resilient enough that they really distract you when the stalkers are coming at you. And Dead Space 2 didn't really give you a lot of encounters where there were non-stalkers in the stalker zone. So, this part's gonna be a little rough. Interesting that they don't actually always charge you if you shoot them. I think in Dead Space 2 they did. Alright, minigun works really well when they're charging. Also, these guys are considerably less dangerous when they charge at you and they're still on their legs, because otherwise they crawl really quickly on the ground. Holy shit, there are so many of them. And I'm out of ammo, by the way. Turns out that 13 magazines didn't last long. guy literally crawled in a hole and just fucked off. Yeah, I don't know how to unfire this without wasting a shot. Yep, as soon as I fired, he fucking came out. Come on, you little shit. Come on, I'm right here. Kill me. Fuck me, they're still coming. Alright, ammo situation is dire for once. This is the first time in the game we've been actually like really shit out of luck in a fight. Means time to grab some. I like how if I get right here, they run away. This seems exploitable. Oh, that's not the pickup. I also like that the legs are not allowed to jump into the hole. So yeah, I really don't know what that 4 magazines equals to in ammo for this gun. Because it's an amount that differs by weapon, how much ammo a magazine is worth, but it's not a full magazine. Yeah, I think these guys are a lot faster when they're crawling around like that. Okay. I think everyone's dead. That was a lot of enemies. And it turned out most of them were not stalkers. Also, there's a lot of ammo just kind of here that I should have picked up. But I think I'm going to go back to the workbench and make a bunch more. I mean, how much room do we have in our inventory right now? Yeah, we have a lot of room for ammo, so I'm going to stock up. I didn't use too many medkits there. I think I used like 2. See, those doors are cool, but they're very impractical. Like, could you imagine a whole building where you had to go through, like, 10 of those to get where you're going? You gotta stop for each one to do its little swirly spinny. Alright, I'm starting to think that maybe the Ripper might have to be retired, because I'm not even really using it anymore. It's fine against single targets, but we're not really running into anything squishy enough anymore that we can just, you know, stun lock them all with the Ripper. Oh, okay, I was looking at the wrong resource. I was like, I shouldn't make too many of those because it uses tungsten, but no, it uses scrap metal. Tungsten is just for the fancy stuff. Just gonna make a shit ton of those because I imagine we'll have some more big fight rooms in here. Still don't know how close we are to the end of the main game. I'm assuming not that far. I can't really imagine where we go from here, considering I know kind of what happens at the end. And for that to make sense, I don't think there's really anywhere else we can end up beyond the machine. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but despite knowing, like, the big spoiler for the end of the DLC, I don't actually know what you do in the DLC. Like, I don't know what the gameplay part of it is, aside from it brings back a couple enemies from Dead Space 2 that weren't in this otherwise, like the child pack. Alright, there's a resource point in here. Go forth, my boy, and gather. I am liking my double machine gun configuration here, though. Seems to be working out. Personal journal, Dr. Earl Serrano. The signs are all around me. I don't know why I didn't see it before. Everywhere we look, there are markers, red ones similar to the copies we ourselves have created back home. The marker signal doesn't just reanimate the dead, it manipulates us into spreading the markers, and now we too have been unwittingly spreading this galactic virus from planet to planet. The propagation of our species has only served to create a source of food and the means of finding it for these moon-sized entities. It is no wonder Tau Volantis chose self-sacrifice. They eliminated themselves like a gangrenous limb, hoping to keep the infection from spreading to us. Well, I mean, they died before humanity had even evolved. You know, the black marker that hit the Earth wiped out the dinosaurs, so that was long before humanity. But he just means us in general, other sentient species. Alright, 1 dot up, 1 dot down, 2 dot down. Or was that 2 dot down? Oh, 1 dot down. Okay. And then 2 dot. It's really funny that there's a subtitle for that, because I wonder if you had subtitles off, would that not show? Okay, we got another lift here. Or, man cannon, launch pad, whatever you want to call it. This one seems to have a lot more debris in the way. Alright, avoid the Necromorph mines. That one tried to take a swing at me. I mean, I could shoot them, but it seems like a waste of ammo. Alright, so we just gotta turn this thing on, and then we go back and reprogram the machine. This area looks a lot more fucked up. Like, it's a lot more decayed looking. Or eroded, I guess. We got some mines here. Okay. I wanted to remember what the stasis button was before, or the kinesis button was before walking into these. Because otherwise I almost used stasis on it. Ooh. Okay, interesting place to see stalkers. I mean, I guess we still have these little pillars for them to hide behind. I think they're also running into the mines, though. Yeah, they seem a little less aggressive than they used to. I mean, I know this isn't exactly the first time we've encountered them, but... Oh, okay, now we got exploders. Did he just, like, run into the wall? Alright, don't want to stand with that at my back, because that'll definitely fuck me up. Okay. That went a little better than the last room. But yeah, I feel like they also don't put you in a very vulnerable spot in most of the Stalker encounters, because, like, you can just kind of hang back here and shoot them as they come at us, instead of them flanking around. I mean, that one did just jump over the wall, but I don't know why the other ones didn't do that. Now, why is this marker glowing so profusely? Or perhaps I should say diffusely. Is that not hitting it with the splash damage? Okay. Maybe these ones are immune to their own explosives. No? Maybe that one's just in a weird spot where I'm hitting the pillar instead of hitting it because of the hitbox.
The invasive growth in this area has made it difficult to make much progress. Dig teams continue to get caught in the ancient, sticky webbing. There is no doubt in my mind that the devices above are essential to the configuration of this alien machine. Based on my observations of the alien script, it could be a sort of amplifier made to boost the signal or power source when properly aligned.
I don't know, it's kind of funny to me, the idea that this sticky stuff has been here forever. It is just the ancient Necromorph sticky floor. Like this stuff here. Or not? I got stuck in it for like a second. Yeah, right here, where it's extra goopy. It's like the sticky floor in Dead Space 2. You'd encounter patches of it that is just all coated over, and Isaac would take slow steps over it. Dead Space 1 also had growth like that, but I can't remember if it was ever, like, spread out all the way across the floor. Also, this game loves to have way more spawn points than the game actually uses. Like Dead Space 1, you could kind of always tell, like, yep, there's a vent, someone's gonna bust out of that. But here, there is definitely more vent-like objects than enemies will necessarily bust out of. So it does keep you kind of guessing. +2 rate of fire, +2 damage. We could probably use that on something. You know, probably wouldn't have taken them as long to build this machine if they didn't put so many of the fucking statues on it. Like, yeah, I know our race is being exterminated by this alien moon, but, you know, we gotta have our machine look nice. Sure. I guess it does that. Why not? So, we got different prongs with different shapes, and we probably need to figure out which one connects to which. And use the big kinesis pads. Is that going to be... Oh. Tentacles. Alright, that means there's a big Necromorph under here. Down there in the murk. I'm sure it will not emerge after we finish this puzzle. I mean, hey, we've already killed one hive mind, why not another? Alright, well... I'm not sure how we actually rotate it, though. Like, I'm pulling to the left and right, up and down. I can't remember if there's another button to hit with that. As I'm pulling to the left, nothing happens. E? I guess it would be E. 'Cause that's what you use for, like, spinning the generators, but that also is not doing anything here. I don't know if I need to, like, turn these other ones on. Maybe I need to do something with the first one first. That's where we came from. Well, we've only got 2 pads to work with. And I have a feeling those are just going to keep respawning, so it's going to be a waste of ammo to keep fucking with them. Okay, I'm hitting E, nothing happens. Hitting F, something does happen. Wait, was it F? It was F. I'm just stupid. Okay. It's F, not E, to turn on generators. Even though I was doing it earlier, I was not, like, consciously aware of what button I was pressing. Okay. Now we've got a clown car hole. These guys, really don't do a lot of damage anymore. He hit me for like 1 bar. Okay. Are they just gonna keep coming? Or can I kill them all and then solve the puzzle? I find exploders are a lot harder to set off in this game than they were before. Like, I don't know, their explodey sack is usually more covered up. Alright, I take it back about your damage, alright? You don't have to fucking prove yourself. Fuckers. And then we have the weak and pathetic little exploder over there. They don't seem very happy about being a necromorph. Though they are kind of excited when they see you, so maybe they are still happy about it. Alright, let's fucking... Okay, so I probably need to leave this one in its original spot. But I can also rotate this thing. Okay, yeah, so we need to figure out which shape attaches to which shape. Because it could be that this one over here can only connect to where it was before. Okay, claw to claw. Oh, I guess it is just the matching one. Alright. Can't reach that one from here. But I think this is a case where they wanted you to have one person doing the puzzle and the other person defending them. Which is why there were so many enemies.
Alright, just got the power aligned. Looks like it opened another activation terminal. We're getting closer to fixing this machine, Carver.
What is Carver doing right now? Because he's obviously not helping with fixing the machine. Gotta remember to actually activate the terminal first.
Isaac, what are you doing?
Finishing something that should have been done a long time ago.
Well, stop it! You're tampering with things you know nothing about.
Right back at you, jackass.
How did he get his R number? That he can just call us whenever and be like, Isaac, stop it! Stop messing with my machine! You're going to kill my god. Okay, ammo is getting low again. Can we get through here without running into another group of enemies?
Did it into a giant pretzel. Now what?
If Serrano's right, I should be able to return to the first activation point to enter the final setting.
What happens then?
Hey, I work on spaceships,
Not
Danik.
alien machines, right?
This wasn't part of my engineering degree, Carver. Now, I wonder if I killed these guys on the way in, would they have been still gone, or would they have respawned anyway? Good thing I don't have to worry about overshooting those. You know, just splattering against the wall because I didn't go down. Also, you know why we don't build doors like that? Because we can. You know, we can build irising doors and all these other kind of fancy doors you see in movies and whatnot. The reason is because having a door like that is much more likely to have something break and only have like one piece of it break that will cause the entire thing not to work compared to just a fucking door that you open normally. That's why we don't use fancy doors like that. But hey, maybe that's a true sign of an advanced civilization, is when they don't need to worry about door maintenance and they can just use the most ridiculous doors possible because their technology is just that good. But yeah, having like all those different moving parts on a regular usage device like this is impractical, and that's why we don't do it.
This isn't the way, Isaac. There is a future for you, for all of us.
Leave me alone, Danik.
You can see them again,
Danik,
Isaac.
stop calling me.
Everyone you've lost along the way. It's a future with no regrets.
I have no regrets, Danik. One way or another, this will all be over soon.
Isaac!
Isaac, stop. I can't actually really stop you myself. I keep trying and failing because I'm a terrible antagonist. Like, it's one thing if he just, you know, he can never really get a one-up on us, but he's had us at gunpoint multiple times throughout the game and failed to kill us. So he's very ineffectual as a villain. But I feel like because Unitology has been like, you know, kind of a main secondary antagonist for the whole series, they were like, we have to have a human antagonist again. Even on this distant alien planet. Just gonna make a shit ton of ammo. Okay, now I guess we just go backward. Back out the way we came. And then something big is gonna happen, I assume. I'm sure Danik will find some way to fuck with the process, or maybe a certain other character who is supposed to be dead will suddenly show up again. Hey, big boy. Oh, okay. We got a pair. So, I think these guys are too big for us to be able to rip off pieces of them. Also, these are bigger than the ones we fought before, right? I feel like the ones we fought before were like children. Got an achievement for that, even though there's still more of them coming. Glad I have the charge beam, because this fight would suck without a high-power weapon like that. Yeah, these must be the proper sized aliens. Spitting out little pus babies. Alright, where are you at? I blew its skull head off. Oh, that time I managed to switch without firing. Maybe it was because I wasn't fully charged. But even big, weird aliens cannot stop me now. Was an extra large stop sound. I don't have any more small med kits, so I won't heal yet. Surprisingly, no source for those tentacles. I mean, I guess in Dead Space 1, you didn't really have a source for the tentacles either. They just came out of mysterious holes. And it was never like, oh, this is the boss they've been attached to the whole time. Though Extraction did offer one potential creature those could have been coming from, the big thing on the outside of the ship. Okay. Now we just go press the button and kill the Unitologists. That sounds like a you guys problem. I'm gonna go up here. I like that they have giant vents to come out of. I mean, this area does look cool. It's just impractical if you think about it. Whereas a lot of the things in the past two games were kind of practical. But again, those were human things, and this is a weird alien civilization and some kind of religious doomsday weapon. I don't oh, right, I gotta move the orbs. I think this is the completion one, right? So we gotta do crisscross in the middle, and it doesn't actually show you what causes the shape, but I think it's like this. Nope, that's too much. Don't want to get too floppy. That's not quite right. I don't know how to make the... Well, I guess we just do the opposite, right? Yeah. Okay, like that, and then... like that, I think. Would you like to overwrite your changes? Yes. Or would you like to apply your changes? I think we did it. Alright, he has nothing to say about that? Oh, there goes Danik.
I know you think you're doing the right thing, but you are wrong, Isaac. You have to let me turn off the machine. My reinforcement have arrived with a big surprise.
Is he gonna blow up the machine? My reinforcements have brought me a nuke, Isaac. Checkmate. Ow. I got hit really slowly for max damage. Interesting combination here, though, having the Twitchers with the big guys. Nope, didn't want to punch. And they drop all kinds of medical goo. I think those are from the guys that were here before. They actually did die, instead of just despawning. We don't have a lot of medical resources. Just trying to stay topped up right now. I don't want to spend too much time, like, crafting a new weapon or anything. Because, you know, I kind of want to be done with Dead Space. At least recording-wise before Callisto comes out. Even if I will be editing it for a long time. Sure we're going the right way.
I escaped the delivery too.
Is that his big surprise?
I'm gonna call you up in the... Ah! Let go of me!
Shut up, heretic!
Ah!
I have the Codex, Danik. If you want it, you'll have to find me.
No, I won't. You're heading to the machine. And when you get there, I'll be waiting.
With Ellie, who I'm going to threaten. So yeah, unsurprisingly, Ellie escaped, because we didn't see her die. That wasn't a thing that I knew was a spoiler. That's just literally very obvious. I've played a video game or two in my day, guys. Uh-oh. I think we're gonna get crossfired here. Oh, maybe not. They just melt compared to the Necromorphs. And these are like heavy armor guys, too. Wasn't this the reason I made this gun in the first place? Like, why I put the machine gun on top was to kill these guys when we were chasing Danik down here. Okay, I don't think I need this thing. We could have used it to move their cover, or remove their cover. Did I pick up a small med kit? Yeah, I did. Let me just grab that. Okay. Stealthiest guy ever. He watched everybody else die, and he's like, I'm gonna be real quiet.
Hey, fucker, stay still! Get ready, he's gonna run! Go, go, go!
Did he just run up to me and throw a grenade? Like, point blank? Hey, what if I just rip your arms off with this thing? That didn't work. I just wanted to see if we could do it to people, because we can do it to slashers. It's not the Necromorphs you should be afraid of. I'm a fucking certified psycho.
Watch out, watch out! Somebody be my dad!
Make sure we're going the right way.
Okay, now
Okay.
what? 3 receptacles, 3 statues, 3 markings. What's the final step?
Is it to put the rock with the identical marking into the right place, Isaac? Because that seems pretty obvious. Nope. Take this rock. Put this rock here. It's like this alien race built this thing for other people to be able to figure out. Can I really not? Oh, okay, I don't even need big stasis for that. They, like, left very simple instructions for people to figure out their device. That was just a man running with a grenade in his hand, very excitedly. I don't know why they don't let you drop down small ledges. It just feels kind of stiff whenever you run into a ledge like that and it doesn't do anything. Are you kidding me? He shot me through that? Fuck you. I love that even if you have ammo in your other weapon, if you start reloading, you cannot cancel it.
Okay, now what? 3 receptacles, 3 statues.
I have to remember that I have the
3
roll. I haven't been
markings.
using it at all this episode.
What's the final step?
I guess Callisto Protocol is also supposed to have a lot of dodging in it. Kind of more dodging than this game even. Because it has melee combat. I'm not even going to go down there. I'm just going to try and pick up their whatever they dropped. Only to realize that it will take too long, and I'm not even going to bother. Fucking bop that guy on the head like a beach ball. Like, he barely reacted to it, and then he fell over. Like, oh, right, that's heavy. Let me just kill these guys. Alright, there is quite a few of them over here. Okay, grab that. I mean, Isaac knows that we have to reprogram this machine, but he doesn't actually know what we're doing. So how do we know what we're programming it to do isn't going to be worse than what it's currently doing? Like, I don't know, it was there, so I just kind of followed the steps. Oh, that actually is the correct one. All right. In you go. Come on.
All right, Carver. Another door just opened up. We gotta be close to the control center for the Codex. We've done everything else Serrano said to do. I'm heading in.
All right, dramatic moment.
Well, I've gone and busted my knee open. I suppose the Codex is in Mahad's hands by now, and this place is about to be buried, like everywhere else. I remember telling my college professor I wanted to study xenoarchaeology. He laughed right in my face. "There's nothing to study," he said. "It's all dead space." No
Oh
alien
boy,
life
name
exists
drop.
in the universe. In a way, I guess he was right. There is no life beyond our system.
Only a trail of extinction, wrought by the moon. And now, it's right on our doorstep. Well, above us lies the means of turning off the machine, but also the means to complete it. Turning it off will finish our species. Completing it will save us. I had hoped to be here to witness the saving part. It would have been spectacular to witness the moon getting pulled into the planet and crushed to oblivion. A final act by the natives. A sacrifice to save us all. But now, I must rest. Perhaps Tim will be along soon with the Codex.
Okay, well, now we know what the machine does. It's just gonna rip it out of the sky and slam it into the planet. Also, must be the mummified corpse of Serrano, who made it all the way in here and then died of a busted knee. Alright, we got a co-op climbing section. You know, I probably should save this for the next episode. Come to think of it, because I don't know how involved this is gonna get. But I also don't know when it last saved. So I'm going to do something foolish and hit checkpoint restart. Okay, good. It's just this room here. So yeah, I think we'll end it here, because it took a little while to get that all done. And next one might be the final episode for the main game, I think. Unless they throw in a curveball, it would make sense for me that this would be kind of the last thing we do before the thing that I know happens. So, until the next one, thank you for joining me for some more Dead Space 3. Hopefully we will be done soon, and we can move on to the DLC and see if I finish this LP or the Callisto Protocol LP that will be going on by the time you see this first. I'm going to guess that Callisto is probably going to be shorter than this game, though. Anyhow, thanks for joining me. See you folks around.
Only a trail of extinction, wrought by the moon. And now, it's right on our doorstep.